purchasing department, accounting department, IT department, and HR department. About the manufacturing center is divided into production department, technical department, and quality control department, warehouse manager department, installation department, and so on. The main product about the Henan Jinrui Food Engineering Company Limited have a starch flour processing machine. The main product is sweet potato starch production line. Plantain char starch production line. Cassava starch production line and the cassava flour production line and other starch complete equipment and stand alone equipment. Here are some photos about our customers These are pictures of the construction site. About Henan Glory Oils Fats Engineering Company Limited, the main product is all kind of oil pre-treatment, pressing, refining, fractionation, storage, packaging, oil tank, laboratory, and other complete set of equipment, oil press, frying pan, filter, single machine, series, and so on. About Henan Dongying Environmental Protection Technology Company Limited. So the company main deals in solid waste treatment and sorting plant and related environmental protection equipment. The products include waste tire, pyrolysis plant, waste plastic plant, as well as related environmental protection equipment such as tile gas purification equipment and floor gas and purification equipment. About the Henan Dongyin Environmental Protection Technology Company Limited. The main product solid waste recycling equipment, electronic waste crushing and sorting equipment, and related environmental protection. Purification equipment products include waste cable and wire crushing and sorting equipment, and so on. About our company strength, we have many certificates. Like ISO certificate, national patents. Here are some photos. Here are some certificate photos of. Here are some photos of certificate. For your reference. These are machines. About next, I will introduce our factory machining equipment. This is larger. This is laser cutting machine. This is CNC plasma cutting machine. This is steel plate bending machine. This is automatic welding machine. You can see some photos of our machines. Okay, this is factory live show. This is our factory live show. You can see some worker or making the machines. Next, I will introduce our team show. This is our founder and chairman. He is Zhong Yongye, Vibrating account manager for the Middle East region of Alibaba Group. In 2011, he led the team to establish Henan Dongyin Mechanical Equipment Company Limited. At present, the equipment has sold well in more than 90 countries and regions worldwide, and is highly prized by users. These are photos of international trading teams. This is our team. This is my colleague Judy. This is my leader. These are domestic sales department. These are photos of e-commerce and IT team. This is photos of our engineering team. This is our engineer. This is production team. Next, I will introduce project cases. We have many many projects in many countries in China, Lagos, Thailand, Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, Congo, and so on. Here are some photos of our project cases. These are photos of 510 per hour input sweet potato starch project in Guizhou, China. These are photos of 35 tons per hour input potato starch project in China. This is centrifugal sieve. This is hydrocyclone. These are photos of 12 tons per hour input cassava starch project in Indonesia. These are photos of 20 tons per hour input cassava starch project in Nigeria. These are photos of 4 tons per hour cassava flour project in Tanzania. This is flash dryer. This is a workshop. These are photos of 8 tons per hour input cassava fufu flour project in Congo. This is a picture of 4 tons per hour input cassava flour project in Uganda. Okay, these are photos of our customers' visit. This is my boss. 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 Okay, these are photos of machine delivery. This is a wooden package. These are pictures of delivery. This is container. These are photos of customer factory installation. This is hydrocyclone. This is centrifugal sieve. These are some workers installation. Okay. Lastly, I will introduce equipment introduction. For the equipment in cleaning section, this is cassava feeding hopper for short storage of raw cassava and uniform feeding. This is a cassava feeding hopper. for short storage of raw cassava. This is about conveyor. This is about a conveyor for material transportation. This is dry sieve for impurities removal from cassava surface, such as sand, small stones, waste, and other impurities. This is paddle washing machine used for cassava cleaning and washing. Next, I will introduce the equipment in processing section. This is cutting machine. It's used for pre-crushing of cassava. The equipment host is made of 304 stainless steel. The blade adapts a diamond-shaped design. With uniform pressure distribution, fast cutting speed, and large processing capacity, the blade is made of 4CR13 material with high hardness, wear and corrosion resistance, and long service life. The cutting size can be adjusted and confirmed before production. If there are no special requirements, we will make it in standard. If it needs to be replaced, a set of adjustment blocks and static knife needs to be replaced. This is rasper. It's used for second stage crushing of the cassava. Demagnetization device is installed above the rasper to filter metal and air blocks, better protecting the saw blade life of the rasper. The saw blade is made of 65 mm material. If one side is on out, the other side can be turned over for use. Due to the fact that the tissue structure of cassava is not easily damaged, repeated grinding Yes, many people are interested in cassava starch business, but can come up with a profit one can make using the minimum capacity. That will help many people so interested. We need to know is this business profitable? Okay. If you have any questions, you can leave your message, and with live over, I will contact you. About this rasper, it's used for second stage crushing of the cassava. This is the centrifugal sieve. It's used for fiber separation. The separation of fiber and slurry is carried out by multi-stage washing and screening to ensure the extraction rate of starch. This is hydrocyclone. It's used for separation of protein and cell liquids and so on. Ensure high quality of final starch. This process adapts an 18-stage hydrocyclone to ensure high purification of starch product and reducing starch loss. The cyclone machine and the pipeline connection between the cyclones are made of 304 stainless steel food grade materials to ensure the quality of the finished starch. The cyclone tube is made of nylon 66, a food grade material with high strength and durability. It should be cleaned regularly, usually with a high pressure water gun cleaning every 1 to 2 months. For the equipment in drying section, this is a vacuum dehydrator. It used for starch milk dewatering, from which we can get wet starch powder. This is flash dryer. It used for starch drying. About automatic interlocking control. This is flash dryer. It used for starch drying or adapting negative pressure drying to reduce material loss. The tuber design, one thin tuber and one thick tuber, reduce the speed of materials passing through, extend the residence time of the materials, and ensure the drying effect. Automatic interlocking control. By predicting the fat water content and inlet and outlet air temperature, the fat and inlet air volume of the entire drying system are automatically adjusted. Temperature control points are set at the air inlet of the dryer, cyclone separator, and exhaust duct to better control the temperature and ensure the stability of the product waste content. Contact materials stainless steel to ensure food safety. This is a sieve machine. It used for separation of cross powder, ensuring fineness of the final starch products. This is the electricity control cabinet. This is cable bridge. That's all for our company production. Thanks for your watching. Next, I will introduce the potato starch processing line. First of all, let us introduce our old factory layout. It's divided into several parts. First of all, we will use the truck. Put the potato. We use a fork. We use a forklift. Put the potato into this hopper. And here we installed vibration device which can make Firstly, we use a forklift to put the potato into this hopper. At the bottom of the hopper, we installed a vibration device which can make the uniform fit. The potato through the belt conveyor. The potato through the belt conveyor enters the dry sieve for the initial cleaning. It rotates during the operation, using the friction to remove dirt, waste, and other impurities of the potato. This is a cutting machine. This is the magnetization device which can absorb metal impurities, because once the metal enters the rasper machines, it will damage all the blades. So its role is very large, but the cost is very low. This is rasper. It used for second crush the potato. We can see that its main structure is this rotor, which is a finished part. There are many grooves on that, and inside the grooves are the blades. At a high speed of more than 2,000 revolutions, the blades are throughout to grind the cassava blocks. The crushing rate can reach more than 98%. This is the centrifugal sieve. This is the centrifugal sieve. I'm going to talk about the production line. In the whole production line, we use the wet process. That is, we get the fresh cassava needs to be cleaned, peeled, crushed, dehydrated, and dried. Then we will get the cassava flour. The finished product is of high quality. Of course, there is another process, is the dry process. That is, the cassava sliders are dried and then ground. As final, the product quality is low, so most customers will choose our wet process. Many African countries encourage business to use high-quality cassava flour instead of wet flour to make bread and other foods. Supported by the government, you can see that your choices of this industry is very wise, very promising. Next, let's look at all machines and the overall layout. This is cassava flour production line is mainly divided into 3 sections: cleaning sections, processing section, and the drying section. Firstly, we use the forklift to put the materials into this hopper. At the bottom of the hopper, we installed a vibration device. Because the cassava is irregular, it can effectively prevent the materials from blocking and achieve the purpose of uniform fit. It can effectively prevent the materials from blocking and achieve the purpose of uniform fit. the cassava through the belt conveyor enters the dry sieve for initial cleaning. It rotates during operation. It rotates during operation, using friction to remove dirt, sand, waste, and other impurities from the cassava surface. Below we installed a collection bin to collect these impurities and ensure a clear construction site. It uses multiple inner spiral design to push the materials moving forward, and we use a chain transmission system, which can make the machine running smoothly. After the initial cleaning, the cassava goes to the pad washing machine. After the initial cleaning, the cassava goes into the pad washing machine for thorough cleaning. We use the concurrent washing principle. By the effect of the pad rotating, pushing the materials moving forward. Here we can open the opposite faucet to create a water level difference. The direction of the materials forward and the direction of the water flow opposite, so the cleaning effect will be better. After the cleaning, the cassava goes into the peeling machine. Its role is to remove the cassava 2 layers of skin. Here, many customers will ask why remove the cassava 2 layers of skin. The reason is after cleaning, the cassava goes into the peeling machine. Its role is to remove the cassava 2 layers of skin. Here, many customers will ask why remove the cassava 2 layers of skin. The reason is that the cassava skin has a lot of fibers, but the fiber is not useful for the cassava flour that we end up with, so it's not useful for the cassava flour. So there is a hydrate in the skin that is toxic. So we have to remove the first and the second layers of the cassava skin. Here we use a sand design. The surface is water sandpaper, which hardens in contact with water, increasing the friction in order to achieve the effect of the peeling, and the peeling rate can reach more than 90%. And here, with the spray water system, cleaning effect is better. After peeling, the cassava through the belt conveyor into the next section, that is the processing section. The processing section is mainly used to break and dehydrate the cassava. First of all, we use a cutting machine. Its main role is to cut the cassava into 3 to 5 centimeter chunks. Here we use a diamond knife design. Its material is food-grade stainless steel materials, long service life, more durable. The pre-crushed cassava goes to the rasper for thorough crushing. We can see that its main structure is this rotor, which is a finished part. There are many grooves on that, and inside the grooves are the blades. At a high speed of more than 2,000 revolutions, the blades are thrown out to grind the cassava block. The crushing rate can reach more than 98% because the cassava tuber is relatively large and the fiber is small. We use 2-stage crushing treatment. In the middle of the cutting machine and the rasper, we have installed a demagnetization device which can absorb metal impurities, because once the metal enters the rasper machines, it will damage all the blades. So its role is very large, but the cost is very low. After filling the cassava mesh flew into the ground tank and enters the designer. Under the different effect of the centrifugal force and gravity, the fine sand is removed, and the specific gravity of the cassava flour is about 0.7, and the specific gravity of fine sand is 2, which is larger than the fine sand will sink. There are valves below, which can be used to drain sand, and the cassava pulp will enter the blade from filter press for dehydrator. It is mainly dehydrated by extrusion, and the water content of the filter cake, and we get the filter cake obtained, and we get the filter cake by the ordinary plate from filter press is between 55% to 60%, and then the secondary drying is used. If the upgraded diaphragm type plate from filter press is used, compressed air will be entered, which will be extruded again, and the water content of the filter cake obtained after 2 extrusions is lower, about 40%, and then can be dried with a first stage. The filter cake through the belt conveyor enters the next section, that is the drying section. We use the flash dryer. This is a hot blast stove equivalent to blower, which is in the stage of the blowing air. Hot air is obtained through the heat exchange tube. The filter cake enters a humor crusher through the spiral, which to disperse. The purpose is to increase the content area of the metal and the better dry. The drying tuber we use here is plus tuber design, one thin tuber and one thin tuber, so that the materials stays in the tube for a long time, and the drying effect is better. Then we get the cassava flour needs to be shifted through the 10-stage square screen. The materials on the screen is returned to the humor crush by flour returning screw to break up and continue the drying process. The materials under the screen will go directly into the packaging machine and be packaged. After filling the cassava mesh, After filling, the cassava mash flows into the ground tank and enters the designer. Under the difference effect of the centrifugal force, and the difference effect of the centrifugal force and gravity, the fine sand is removed, and the specific gravity of the cassava flour is about 0.7, and the specific gravity of the fine sand is 2, which is larger than the fine sand will sink. There are valves below, which can be used to drain sand, and the cassava pole, and the cassava pole will enter the plate frame filter press for dehydration. It is mainly dehydrated by extrusion, and the water content of the filter cake obtained by the ordinary plate frame filter press is between 55% to 60%, and then the secondary drying is used if the upgraded diaphragm type plate frame filter press is used. Compressed air will be entered, which will be extracted again, and the water content of the filter cake obtained after 2 extrusions is lower, about 40%, and then can be dried with a first stage. The filter cake through the belt conveyor enters the next section, that is the drying section. We use the flash dryer. This is a hot blast stove equivalent to a blower, which is the stage of the blowing air. Hot air is obtained through the heat exchanger tube. The filter cake enters the human crusher through the spiral, which to disaster. The purpose is to increasing the contact area of the materials and better dry. The drying tuber we use here is a plus tuber design, 1 thin tuber and 1 thin tuber, so that the material stays in the tuber for a long time and the drying effect is better. Then we get the cassava flour need to be shifted through the 10-stage square screen. The materials on the screen is returned to the human crusher by flour returning screw to break up and continue the drying process. The materials under the screen will go directly into the packaging machine and be packaged. First of all, we use a cutting machine. Its main role is to cut the cassava into 3 to 5 centimeter chunks. Here we use a diamond knife design. Its material is food grade. Stainless steel materials, longer service life, more durable. The pre-crushed cassava goes to the rasper for thorough crushing. We can see that its main structure is this rotor, which is a finished part, there are many grooves. There are many grooves on that. There are many grooves on that. And inside the grooves are the blades at a high speed of more than 2,000 revolutions. The blades are throughout to grind the cassava blocks. The crushing rate can reach more than 98%. After peeling the cassava through the belt conveyor into the cassava through the belt conveyor into the next section. After peeling the cassava through the belt conveyor into the next section, that is the processing section. The processing section is mainly used to break and dehydrate the cassava. The processing section is mainly used to break and dehydrate the cassava. First of all, we use a cutting machine. Its main role is to cut the cassava into 3 to 5 centimeter chunks. Here we use a diamond knife design. Its raw material is the first-grade stainless steel materials, long service life, more durable. So pre-crushed cassava goes to the rasper for thorough crushing. We can see that its main structure is this rotor. There are many grooves on that, and inside the grooves are the blades at a high speed of more than 2,000 revolutions. The blades are throughout to grind the cassava blocks. The crushing rate can reach more than 98%.